I did it for you.
Oh,
It's recording now. Saw the little light show up.
the time is now. Come in, come all, and may the dice roll in your favor, my friends. So welcome in to Roll for Damage. And then here's where I would have a cue for noise, but we're a low production here, as you can tell by my small apartment.
Do you want me to do a soundboard for you?
If you have a drum roll, now is the time. May the roll ever be in your favor.
That's all I got.
Oh, Jesus. It wasn't a joke. This is happening.
Yeah. I was like, that was, yeah.
All right.
I couldn't even hear that clap.
We
Not a drummer.
we are joined.
Not a bard. Get off. I was told not to bang on my desk, so.
Oh, you're told not to bang on your desk. There's a difference. So we're joined by Ashley, Marco, Chris, Jessica, and Anthony, of course. So let's go ahead and start and talk about our characters. Marco, you're first.
First, I am Thaddeus. Thaddeus. Thad Daddy. Old Thad Daddy is what I am. I am a Minotaur
Duh.
cleric. So, a holy cow is what I am. My character has just left his people because the god we pray to, our little monk-like town, prays to a god that does nothing for anybody. So, I'm out looking for new gods.
Out looking for new gods. So we have a holy cow, Thaddeus, left his home.
Looking for God.
Looking for God. Looking for the God who can give a burger not made from animals.
Right.
I'm making Thad Daddy at least.
I want to change Thad Daddy to Thaddy.
Daddy.
I like that
Shoddy, a
better.
little fatty.
All right, Chris, what about your guy?
All right. I am a tiefling rogue. My character's name is Ira, the Silent One. A little backstory on him is he's an orphan that grew up in a large city. Originally didn't have a name, but earned it by his anger that he showed in his fights with others. Ira is Latin for wrath, so that's why I went with that. He's a human passing tiefling. And his only physical traits recognizable as a tiefling is small horns and his glowing red eyes with hints of gold. And yeah.
All right, Jess, what about your character?
Just me? Great.
Just you.
Is there another Jess?
And there usually is.
Maybe.
There's a lot of
We play with the same people every week. You're the only
I know. Hey, so my character is named Skilla, and she is a dragonborn warlock. So her backstory is that 1,000 years ago, her country was at war. They were fighting for their dragonborn community to be able to keep their lands, but they lost because they were a small community. And so the enemy forced us all into exile, which resulted, of course, in like poverty and death and misery. So to get justice for my people and reclaim our homeland, I approached a well-known evil wizard that is known for his mastery of just all kinds of wizardry and magic. And he has somehow grasped this like eternal life concept. And I sold my soul to him, agreeing to do his bidding in exchange for the strength and power to be able to destroy my enemies. So he turned me into a powerful warlock, but he trapped me in servitude for the remainder of days. And I've been called to do all level of criminal work and spy work under his command for the last 1,000 years because he happened to enchant my body with his exceptionally slow aging to extend the value of his investment. So my, with that backstory, my determination is that the bargain that I've made hasn't been worth the crimes that I have had to commit. So I am on a mission to reclaim my soul and my freedom. And since I've done just about everything, I will do anything to get it back. There we go.
She's working to not need no man. How do you
Man,
pronounce your character's name, Jess?
Skila.
Skila. Okay.
Skillet it is.
Scilla. It's actually, I'm going to have to double check. I found it. It's like a Roman dragon creature in Roman mythology.
I just want to make sure so when I call you your name in the game, I don't mispronounce it.
Yeah.
All right. And Tony, you're up.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Gymnus, but you can call
How are
me.
you going to pronounce your name?
You can call me Jim. It's easier that way. But I'm very skittish and beta until a wizard transferred my grandmother's dying soul into a childhood slingshot. I listen to what advice she says, but I'm hesitant due to the fact that it's the exact opposite of who I am. She has an adult sense of humor and cracks jokes and one-liners while I shoot down my enemies and after some fights. I didn't want to travel on this journey, but my grandmother said she will help me become the alpha I'm destined to be.
Well, wait, your slingshot talks?
Yep.
Yeah, it's my dead grandma.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh man.
All right. And last but not least, we have Ashley.
Hello, my name is Penelope Ness, but I like to be called P. And I'm the daughter of my father's name is Loch Ness, and my mother's name is Holly Days. She is the prodigal daughter of the Day Gnomes. They fell in love despite coming from rival clans. They broke all of the rules that their families had made and eloped. After I was born, I was the bridge between the two factions of gnomes. I brought the clans together. I became a local hero in legend of sorts. I decided I wanted to make a name for myself. I'm sick of living in my parents' shadow and having to hold the town on my back. So I've set off on my own to find my own adventures and make my own name. And I'm also a bard. So I'm going to sing a lot.
You were tired of living in your parents' shadow. I was tired of living in my parents' basement. There's a difference there.
They're both shadows.
You guys have
one's a
fame?
little lower.
Both dark.
All right, guys. And I am your ever so loving DM. If you guys try to mess up my gameplay, I will just murder your characters. They call me right there, DM Hugh.
DM.
All right. DM Hugh. That's me.
That's where you hit the drum thing.
DM Hugh, can I request that you put my last name with my name on my Zoom name?
Oh,
Denied.
absolutely. I didn't
My
know how to
last name
spell-
is Ness.
I didn't know how to
Ness.
spell,
It's
Penelope.
also Jim.
I get it.
Like gym, not gym,
It's
like a
penis.
place to work out.
Yeah, but the way your name is spelled is Gymnas.
My nickname, okay?
My name's Penelope, but I like to be called P. Ness.
Here for it.
The daddy. The daddy.
Do you want to be Thad Daddy or Thaddy?
Daddy.
Fatty.
Fatty likes to drink a whole bunch of natties.
Thaddy got the natty.
And he,
I'm gonna sing.
he is
Daddy
a
got the
cow.
natty.
That's
He's a cow. He might be a
that's
fatty.
our unofficial sponsor of this adventure. Let's see. All right, guys. So our adventure campaign is called As It Was in the End. So this story arc explores betrayal, deception, and will keep you on your toes in the dark. Make sure to check the corners. Don't trust the temples, churches, and most of all, don't attend the services. So our adventure starts in Darkridge, where Darkridge night never seems to end, and people who enter never seem to leave. This is why you've probably never heard of it. There's one dark overlord named Demetrius. So we're going to start with... So one of our wannabe heroes, Jim, walking down a deserted road, originally was walking to wherever his adventure and his abuela stick would take him.
That sounds demeaning.
It's not. Be quiet. But at a fork in the road, he felt a strong. At a fork in the road, he felt a strong sway to go right instead of left. I can't say it in Spanish. Don't ask. Not quite sure how he arrived there. And Anthony, roll perception. Just raw.
9.
All right. With a 9, you see a beautiful silhouette to your left. Remember, you're in Darkridge, so it's nightfall. You took your right down the forked road and you started walking. Before you knew it, dark. And you turn around looking where? How did I end up here? You see a dark figure, 4 legs, human upper half, nothing too impressive, over there in the field. And it is Thaddy. What do you do?
I consult my grandma. Grandma, what? There's a thing. What? Should I shoot it? And then my grandma.
I told you when you were young, always make new friends and don't hurt them.
I don't remember my grandma being that deep, but okay. So I'll call and say hello, friend. Hey.
Daddy.
Can I shoot it?
I don't know if this guy's yelling at me or not. He's just randomly yelling at people. I assume he's crazy.
Jim?
No, it's. I'm holding my stick out because my grandma likes to be with. She likes to make eye contact with people, but
Hey!
it's dark. Can we hang out for a little bit?
Yes, of course. Are you alone? I heard you talking to somebody before you started talking to me. I'm just wondering. This got weird.
It's a long story, but my grandma's in my stick, and it's a slingshot, but she helps sometimes, and it's just grandma, fatty, grandma. It's easier that way.
I'm back to you're crazy.
Everyone says that.
All right. And then quick flashback, bright white light. We have Marco in his village of nothing but horse stalls. He had the biggest horse stall and he lived in the basement under his parents. So one day he got tired of eating all the leftover gross hay. His hay was not just the regular khaki brown hay, it was caca brown hay. So he was always the disappointment. He eventually got tired and set off to make his parents proud. As you guys know with Darkridge, you never know how you get there. You kind of just show up, kind of like the white pages or those penny savers that nobody really buys from, but they're there anyway. So as Marco's walking down, he does the same thing. He goes right at the fork instead of left. And before he knows it, it's dark and he realizes he's hungry. And then Jim and his abuela stick walk up and start harassing him out of nowhere. Both of you guys see a flickering in the road in front of you. Roll a perception check.
Both of us. I got an 18 this time.
I got a 3. Let me see if I can add it. Nope.
All right, so Thaddy sees it, and he's spooked, and he tries to hide under some hay local like he used to do at his home.
Ah, God, Thaddy, help. Fucking do something. Grandma.
What is it? It might be food. I am starving.
And then, Jim, you realize that this flickering seems to be a dragon type. What do you want to do?
I want to grab a pebble next to me and then try to use my grandma to throw it at it.
All right, go ahead and roll to see if you hit.
Okay.
Jess, what he's going to roll to see if he hits you.
17.
17. Jess, does that hit your armor class?
Sure does.
All right. So Jess takes 1 damage. Jess, what do you do?
Yep.
As I pull back the slingshot, my grandma's like, adios, motherfucker. Ka-cha!
My direct instincts are telling me to spray lightning in his direction.
All right, you
so I can further investigate.
My instincts, I'm walking away because I'm walking.
Using you as cover.
So you zap Jim and Thaddy, and they come out and start going, ow, 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 stop. Cease. Cease.
I did nothing. That was his grandma.
Told you, Grandma. I fucking told you.
So, long story
Grandma
short,
sucks.
you guys meet. You guys start talking. You guys find out. So you learn about you learn about Jim's backstory and Thaddeus' backstory, and Jess tells hers. So Jess went out, and again, after all is said and done, she went right instead of left at a forked road and just showed up. And so hers was a slight bit different, though. She at the fork in the road, she fell asleep right in front of the fork before she made the decision, because you never want to make a hard decision tired. So she laid down, took a nap, and when she woke up, Jim and his grandma threw a rock at her, and it was dark. And then next thing you guys know, let me pull up this.
I am lighting up the sky.
She's lighting up the sky in fear and wondering why it's dark. She went to sleep early morning and woke up. It still should have been light so she could turn right or left. So out of nowhere, you guys hear something in the sky from where Jess shot the lightning. It went all around, went directly up and straight forward to hit you two to shock you guys. And you guys hear some just big ass wings just coming towards you.
Is that your god? Is that your god? I've never seen a god. Is that your god?
And I'm gonna need you guys to roll to see if you know what it is. So roll an investigation. These things are coming towards you, so all you guys hear is
investigation. That is.
I have a 19.
all right, Tony.
I have 10.
All right, so Tony sees this, and he'll see.
I have a 10 as well.
So he sees something coming at it, screeching, just, and it seems to be a harpy and its friend bird named Chicken. So you guys, Tony, do you want to tell them?
You guys, my grandma told me to tell you because we need to get ready or something. But there's a fucking thing in the air coming towards us with a pet chicken.
All right, since you guys saw it, that's not going to be a surprise on them. So everybody roll initiative.
Oh shit! Your
You don't have to
god is
fight it.
very
It
mean.
can just hurt you. I mean, if you want.
Why is your god so mean?
Well, 15.
I have an 18.
11.
All right, so this harpy, as it's flying up to you guys, goes, "What are you guys doing here? You guys are not supposed to be here just yet. Demetrius has not called you guys to come to him." What are you guys gonna do?
I'm going to consult my grandma.
It's
DM, do
Demetrius.
I think you need to keep flapping the rest of the episode?
My arms are gonna get tired eventually. You guys need to pick something fast. You can see this thing is very aggressive, and it's wondering why you guys are in the middle of a road where you're not supposed to be, because Demetrius doesn't want you there yet.
Who's Demetrius?
What do you mean, who's Demetrius? I don't like the look of you, cowman.
I'm taking this time to hide behind the cowman, Fatty. Grandma's not helping me right now. She left. When things get really shitty, she leaves.
Your grandma sucks.
It lands in.
Spray some lightning that way.
You're gonna spray some lightning at the thing.
Yeah, defensive instincts immediately.
All right, go ahead and roll to see if you hit.
Oh, I got 11.
That does not hit. So you brush it, you throw lightning at it, and the harpy and her pet chicken fly out. They dodge out of the way, and then they go to try to attack. Well, you, because you tried to hit them. A 7 doesn't hit your armor class, does it?
No.
Okay. So it misses. Thaddy, it's your turn.
Okay. So we're fighting this thing then?
Well,
all right.
So it was talking to Anthony, and then Anthony hid behind you and just shot lightning.
Come up
at
for
it.
me.
Okay.
So now it's angry at all of you because it wants to know why you were here, and Demetrius has not called you yet.
I would like to I want to ask it again who Demetrius is and where we have nowhere else to stay. Where are we supposed to be?
And then it just looks at you, and it says, "I do not like you, cowman. Demetrius is our archangel."
Okay. I don't like you either. You and your god can go piss off. I would like to attack.
He speaks for himself. My grandma and me are just
Me and my associate here don't like the look of your jib. So, for sure, he doesn't like you.
How dare you? You can't even wear shoes.
don't make fun of my feet.
All right. I want to attack.
All right, go ahead and roll to see if you hit.
Okay. It doesn't look. I think my attack dice is going to be black. Okay, 15 plus whatever my plus is. Sorry, I closed out of something. 15 plus 5, so
All
20
right. You
was my mace.
Jesus. So you hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Roll damage. That is 1d6 plus 3. Hey, I freaking got a 6. Plus 3, 9.
All right, so it backs up and it's like, ah! It didn't like it, so it just starts screaming towards the sky. Jim, what are you gonna do?
Oh my God, fucking Fatty, you hit it. I guess my grandma says I need help too, so I'm gonna find the nearest sharp object and try to shoot at it.
No, right. Go ahead and roll and see if you hit.
Fly with courage, abuela. 20! Yeah, grandma!
All right, you hit.
What else do I roll? 4?
You roll your
Was that a
damage.
natty 20?
Was that Nat?
Yeah, that was a Matty 20.
Okay,
All right,
roll it
that's-
again. And if you get another 20, that's a crit.
Come on, abuela, let's go. 1.
Well, that's not a crit.
Fuck, grandma. You gave me the false hope. I told you. I fucking told you, grandma, I didn't want to shoot it.
All right, so go ahead and roll. What weapon are you using, and what's the damage on it?
What kind of damage does my sling do?
That's a great question. I don't know.
How do I find it?
Under your equipment.
Equipment. It says, I don't see a point thing on. Oh, damage 1d4 plus 1.
So you roll the pyramid, and then you add 1 to it.
Okay, grandma. I know you fucked me last time, but let's not have it again.
That didn't sound right.
I know. Please don't fuck your grandma.
My grandma appreciates that kind of language. I got a 2. 1 plus 1 is 2.
All right,
Grandma
so
fucked me again.
You hit it for 2, and it's squawking like crazy now. It's making more and more noise. And its pet chicken is freaking out and just going as fast as it can around you guys.
I'm still skittish. I'm hiding behind Daddy. I shot in. Fuck, did I hit it?
All right, and that brings us
I'm
to
gonna
Skila.
stealthily sneak out of the circle that it's flying around and try to hit it again from
All right.
outside of where it's circling.
Go ahead and roll to see if you hit.
But I got a 13 plus 2, 15.
Shit. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking up my harpy. I've only hit that once.
It kept telling me it didn't like me.
So
I chose
it's
not action, but action chose me, and
it's
I'm
screaming, and I like to picture it being like those inflatable car guys that's just going like this. Ah! And then just flipping out at the top. And then Jess goes, so its friend Chicken is going around the outside doing circles around you guys, kicking up dust like crazy. Jess goes on the outside, hits it. What do you hit it with, Jess? What's your weapon?
My lightning breath.
Oh, boy. All right, so go ahead and roll your damage.
Smells spicy.
Are you using all your spell slots? What is
My
this?
damage is only 1.
Plus,
I don't know.
let's see if if I can.
I don't know.
Let me see if I can pull up your character sheet. Ba-doop, ba-boop. Ba-doop, ba-boop. Ba-doop, ba-boop. All right. So, oh no, her, let me see. So, her breath weapon. So, using that. So, it's 2d6s, Jess.
Ooh.
2d6s. Okay. I'll have to consult with you later on how to find that. Okay. First one is a 4.
All right.
Second one is a 2.
Damn it, you guys are. Okay.
Fuck, man.
So
That was a
you hit it, and
powerful.
it starts like losing steam as it's going around. You notice it's flapping a little slower, like some kind of broken washer. It's going like this. But it's still
Is
screaming.
anybody else wondering what's going on with the chicken?
This is the harpy. The chicken's blowing in circles.
Oh, okay.
So the harpy eventually says, "I'm tired of you guys," and then it screams even louder, and you guys hear a lot more wings in the distance. So and then it disengages. So everyone roll to see for opportunity attack, because it's disengaging and going directly up.
6.
17. I guess 18? 18.
Jim hits.
I got an 8.
All right, so Jim's the only one that hits. Jim, what do you want? Or Jim, you get an attack if you want it, or you can not attack.
I'm going to try to finish this bitch because my grandma told me so. What do I roll to fuck this bitch up?
So you would roll your damage because you already took the opportunity attack to hit.
Where the fuck do my triangle diamond go? I'll borrow Jessica's. I got a 4 + 1, 5.
All right, I'll just give it to you. There's only like 2 hit points left. So Tony, describe how you killed this harpy. So what you guys just saw was it slowed down and it's like, "I'm tired of you, cowman," and then it is about to launch up. So how do you kill it with your boiler shot?
I'm still hiding behind Fatty, and I pull up this little sharp object, pull it back like this, and I shoot it with my eye closed, slow motion from the thing, and it hits it right in the gullet. And it just Tarantino and just. And I was like, oh my god, I'm so fucking sorry. My grandma told me. Fuck. And then I go.
All right,
Okay.
so
And I'm
Tony
rolling
kills
my
it, and
eyes. There's worse things than killing something.
its pet chicken darts out of the way and just leaves. So
Okay.
you guys
do something real
you
quick?
guys can still you guys can tell that its last scream when it said it hated Marco was actually a warning call to all surrounding harpies that you guys can gather are behind you. In front of you guys. So you guys are still on that dirt road. So you guys had your encounter. She is murdered at your guys' feet with its tongue out, and it's just
Okay.
in front of you guys, and you guys can hear a lot more wings behind you, and in front of you guys, quite down the road away, you guys see faint glowing.
Okay. I want to do one thing real quick. Since we're right there and it's at our feet, it's a cantrip I have called Spare the Dying. Spare the Dying. I want to touch that creature because it has less than 0 points, and it becomes stable and it just stays alive.
Do you want to bring the harpy that doesn't like you? So it doesn't die.
Yes.
It
I want. It's stable. It doesn't die. It's just unconscious on the floor instead of
Okay,
dead.
so it's asleep.
Yes.
Okay,
And I just want to whisper at it.
I was gonna say, this
Nope.
thing's just gonna attack you if you bring it back
No.
up.
I want to bring it up and be like, we're so sorry, and then we're fucking cheesing it. We're out of
Okay,
here.
so then it finishes its thing and whoop goes back
Yeah.
to join its brethren and tell on you guys. All right.
That's fine.
You fucked up. I mean, I killed it, but now you brought it back.
He's
I don't like
searching
this.
for a god to connect with and trying to be on his best behavior.
Well, you probably should have thought before you started fucking shooting it.
Death isn't on your
It was
conscience
insulting.
anymore.
It
It's not
didn't
dead.
like my face. I didn't know what to do about that.
I don't think that's the kind you want to associate with, man. I think freaky.
You're both pathetic.
I've been
Can
called
I
worse.
get a perception check? What are those glowing things?
All right, go ahead and roll a perception.
Oh.
She
I
shouldn't have
got
rolled
5 plus
perception.
3, 8.
So with an 8, you see that there's nothing along the road it's close enough that you can see that there's nothing in front of it, but it's just far enough that to you it just looks like as if you had a light, like a street light way down the road, like think of an old dirt road street light way down it. That's what you get with an 8. Do you guys want to run towards the light or not?
Yeah.
I still haven't decided if I
Go
can
toward the light.
There's harpies coming towards you guys. What are you doing? You hear the
Can I jump on Daddy to save energy?
Yes.
Why does
I'm technically giant. I'm technically a giant.
my grandma calls shotgun?
All right, little guy. Hop on top of this cow, man, and let's go.
And full speed, like towards
I'm going as
away
fast.
from
Full speed towards the glowing. We'll find a place to
glowing.
camp.
All right,
Yep.
so like as in those old video games from the 90s where the loading screen was the heroes running across flat terrain.
Yeah.
Like Toy Story 2 when Woody meets up with his friends and it's the Woody's Roundup. That's what I mentioned you guys are humming while you guys are going down the road. All right, so while we leave those wannabe heroes there, we'll jump over to, let me see how I started this. We hop over to Ira. So Ira, being an angsty teen who wants to get ready to show that at 18 years old he understands everything about the world, is about to get a reality check. So he realizes nobody understands who I am, and he sets off on his own adventure to see what's Gucci in the world. While he's finding out what's Gucci, he's walking down a paved road. Doesn't really remember how he got there. Comes to a fork in the road. You can go left or you can go right. He goes right. And as he's walking, he keeps walking until so people were driving by. He would keep walking, sticking his thumb out, trying to hitch a ride. And after a while, he doesn't see anybody and he realizes, oh man, it got dark fast. The sun usually doesn't set this fast in the city. Chris, roll a perception check.
15 plus 1, so 16.
All right. So to your right, so the road's in the center, you're to the right of it. To your right, you see a lump on the floor, and you realize that it is a person. What do you do? They seem to be breathing.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up the nearest rock and like try and get this little dude's attention. Like as I'm like doing this, like I'm trying to startle him, get him to move. And I'm gonna be reciting to myself, but out loud because like I can't control my tone right now. I'm gonna be like Assassin's Rule number 1. Silence, dissolve in the darkness and erase your breath and wait for an opening to attack your target. And I'm gonna cock this rock back and I'm gonna chuck it at this dude.
I got it.
All right.
I understood what just happened.
So, all right, go ahead and roll to see if you hit.
Oh shit. What am I adding to this? Nothing? I got
Nothing, just raw for right now.
I got a 6.
All right. Penelope, that misses you, but it startles you awake. You were in a dead sleep. Best sleep you were ever having since the start of your adventure. And you hear something just whiz right by you. It's like when somebody throws something by you, you hear that and it startles you awake. What do you do?
Who did that?
Wasn't expecting that.
All right. So Ira.
You're gonna make me start laughing. Stop.
I'm assuming that this thing's awake now, but I still can't tell what it is.
Yep, you're the one who threw a rock at it. You just threw a rock at a lump.
Well, how far away was it? Because I didn't even.
So Penelope
it was a
just off of the road, so maybe about 10 feet from where you are, very close to where you looked down, saw it was a person, threw a rock under the Assassin's Code that was already.
Can't you see I'm sleeping here?
I'm like, it doesn't look like you're asleep much longer. Like, what are you doing here? Why are you sleeping on the road?
I have no idea.
All right, and from there we kick over to Penelope. So while Penelope was anxious to be known more than just locally, she took off the moment she was able to from her overprotective parents and kept running till dark and realized she was exhausted. So, like people do, she set up camp 10 feet off of the roadway. And next thing she knows, there was footsteps and a rock whizzed by her. So you guys tell each other that, blah, 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 blah. And
Okay.
all right, so now that you guys are caught up, let me pull this up. This is why I should have left all those things open, Tony. I was telling you. But then you made me self-conscious that I had so many tabs open.
What you doing with all those tabs?
We never listened to that guy. Come on now.
Dancing
All
to the
right.
music playing on
So
whatever. tab.
both of you guys, go ahead and roll perception.
I rolled a 2.
I got an 11.
All right, so with an 11, Chris, you see just a lump down the road. So so you're where the road is still. You guys are talking to each other because you just threw a rock at Penelope. And behind her, coming from the field towards you guys, towards the road, you just see a very tall, lumbering image going, kind of like Rocky. It's like, oh, Adrian. And it's just walking through, Adrian. What are you going to do? There's a lot.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is, like, as I see this thing coming up, because I don't know what it is. I'm gonna be reciting another rule to myself, but actually out loud because I can't control my tone. So it's Assassin's rule number 2: transpositional thinking. Analyze the target in order to predict his thoughts and his movements. So I'm gonna guess where this dude's at. I'm gonna pick up another rock and I'm gonna throw it at him.
All right, so
Like-
go ahead and roll, but roll since it is dark and you can't really. It's dark and
Disadvantage.
with an 11 with disadvantage because he's a little far away.
Hey,
and
hey,
he's
hold up,
doing
hold
the
up,
shoulder
hold up.
shuffle.
Hold
Matt,
on,
I
I'm
have
attacking.
120 feet of dark vision, just so you know.
But he's behind you because you rolled a 2. So
Well, with my modifier, I rolled a 5.
you guys are looking at each other, and then so he's behind you, and Chris sees something, and he decides to. It essentially looks like he's throwing another rock at you.
You annoying me, peasant.
So he's pretty much like, "What are you doing sleeping here?" And then out of nowhere he picks up another rock and is cocked back already.
I got a 17 on that one.
All right, you hit. So you hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
What should I do? Because it's just a rock.
Just roll a d4.
I killed a harpy with the rock.
And your grandma.
It was a sharp
My grandma, my grandma told me to kill the harpy with the fucking rock.
All right, I got a 3.
All right, so you got a 3 on that. So you essentially are talking with Penelope, and then out of nowhere you ask her what she's doing there, and you get this panicked look on your face, and you're like, Assassin's Creed rule book, and then you just start mumbling through it, and then you throw the rock, and you hit this thing. What are you
Yes.
doing? What?
Sorry.
Marco got it.
So this thing goes, oh, Adrian, and it just it keeps powering forward. So everybody roll initiative.
Everybody.
Not you. You guys are on a horseback.
Uh-huh.
I rolled a 19.
I got a 16 plus 2, so 18.
All right. So it's gonna go. Ira, you're first. So now it's close
Rolled
enough
a 19.
that you see.
Yeah.
Wait,
She got a 19. I got an 18.
I'm sorry. I thought you said 21. What the hell did I hear?
I
So
have no idea.
confused.
P.
DM Hugh, get it together.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I heard
DMU.
21.
And I'm out.
Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe.
Ashley, you're first.
Daddy's bike just got a lot lighter.
I am going to use my turn to, if you want me to roll acrobatics, I can, but I'm going to try to jump up and roll and get behind Ira because I'm only 2 feet tall and will die fast.
So he's behind you. Okay, so he's walking up behind you towards the road where Ira's facing him. So you can just walk. I mean, you could do the flip if you want.
No, she
I
won't.
want to do the flip.
All
I'm a
right.
little acrobatic gnome, yo.
Go ahead and
I
roll.
wrote this into my
So
backstory. I'm acrobatic.
You have to do better than a 10, DC 10.
Okay.
I bet you.
I have a modifier of 5, so
Yeah. If
I
you're-
got a 12 with the modifier.
So you barely made it. So you did the flip, and when you tried to stick the landing, you stumbled a little bit. So, all right,
Got
now
a bum knee now.
it's when you first wake up and you try to stand up too fast and you're a little wobbly. That's essentially what happened. She was rudely awakened. Then Ira threw something, and then she turned around, realized it was the ghoul of Rocky Balboa, and then she did a flip and kind of stumbled.
I went,
That's essentially what she did. All right, Ira, what are you doing to this Rocky ghoul?
How far away is he?
He's about, let's say, 10 feet now, because while
Wait,
this is happening, he's still walking towards you guys.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this out loud, so everyone can hear. I'm like, my name is Ira, and I also pass the power of the gods, and I'm gonna run up to this dude, and I'm gonna do my unarmed strike on her. Like run up on him and just like.
Did you guys give yourself
Okay.
weapons?
No,
Yeah.
it's an unarmed.
I
It's
have
an
a
unarmed
mace.
strike.
No, I'm just
I
making
have
sure.
a weapon.
I'm making sure you guys have weapons, is my question.
I have one. I have a dagger and a rapier.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I have mine equipped.
My grandma says she doesn't think an axe would be helpful trying to fight a harpy while it's flying.
No, not you. I'm asking these two, because neither of them attacked.
2
I
feet
think
tall.
I was attacking.
He's
With
attacking
7
with
hit
his hand.
points.
Attack.
I'm not going to attack.
Yeah, an unarmed strike is I'm using my hands, not a weapon.
No, I know.
Hey,
I'm
whoa.
just making sure.
DM,
Okay.
Yeah.
can I say that I touched Ira when I did my flip so that I can give him my bardic inspiration, or is it too late?
You could. I'll allow it.
Okay. As I was doing my flip, I gave you a good old whack and gave you some bardic inspiration.
Well, I feel like what you did is you jumped from in front of me and like put your palm on my shoulder as you did your flip and landed behind me.
Just
And
right.
I
you-
said-
she did
I
right on
said-
the forehead.
Hell, my horns! Like, come on.
You have to roll a d6 for that, and he adds
Yeah,
your
'cause I
d6
just-
to it.
Yeah.
Okay, D6. I got a 5.
So Chris adds.
I got a
5 to his
15, so 20.
Booyah.
That
Just
hits.
saying.
Surprisingly enough, that hits
So
my Rocky
inspired.
Ghoul.
Oh,
That weird.
That's
man,
it.
I was kind of worried there for a second.
All right, go ahead and roll your damage. I got to get a calculator.
Penelope is the best. Ooh.
That's what she says as she bardic inspirates him.
While Chris is mumbling out loud to himself.
I just want to warn my team that I plan on being a musical bard and I plan on singing just about every action I do. So I'm sorry.
All right, so
I'm here for it.
it doesn't actually tell me what I'm supposed to.
An unarmed strike isn't it just a D4, Marco?
Shit, I don't know. I don't fight without my weapons.
So
That's
Yeah, it
foolish.
doesn't.
so it's gonna be whatever your
Oh, it's just 4. You
bludgeoning
don't
damage
roll.
is.
Yeah,
Oh,
you don't
it's
roll
four.
for it. You just hit 4.
All right,
It's
so you
whatever
hit
your
him for-
bludgeoning damage is, yeah.
So you hit
Yeah.
for 4, and then this thing takes it like a champ. I mean, he fought Apollo Creed, the ghoul version, after all. He gets hit. He gets hit. You guys know those like toys where you push the button on the bottom and it like goes limp. So Ira punches
No.
them. They're like little action figures. You push a button on the platform and it just, whoop, and then it pops back up when you let the button go.
What are you on about, dude?
You guys don't know what that is? You guys are the worst. Okay, let me make it not fun. Ira punches him. My turn. All right. So he goes after Ira. Does 12 hit?
Try being relatable.
Now you're ruining it.
12 hits?
No.
No? Okay. Then that's the ghoul's turn. So the ghoul is coming back up from like somebody let the button go. Fuck you guys. And then he goes to try to swing at Ira, and he tries to bite Ira actually, and he misses.
Okay, yeah, because like I just I'm a ninja, bro. Like a straight up assassin. I just like dodge his ass and he don't even see me no more.
I like
We're
to
in the dark.
imagine Ira's just a super angsty teen.
Yeah. But the thing is like I could compartmentalize. Like, I'm hyper as hell, but I can also like get in the motions when I'm supposed to.
He has a My Chem shirt on too. He's that kid that wears the same outfit every day. It's just My Chem, black cargo pants.
Okay.
Heavy boots. Heavy boots.
What guys want me to describe my attire? Like I will.
Please, yes, because I'm very curious to see what we're wearing.
So pretty much what it is like I'm just kind of like what you said, but not really. So I'm basically just like just like a ninja.
But it's not really wet.
But not really.
Yeah. I just wanted to like give you some credit for your idea.
A windblown ninja.
So I got like a black t-shirt on with a hood. Like I have it's like almost always up, and it has like this little scarf thing that like covers up to right here with a bandana that covers my horns because like I'm a human passing typhoon. So I kind of just cover those up. So really the only thing you can see is my eyes. And then I have gloves on with like these braces, like just like metal cuffs they look like. And just black shorts with like some really thin shoes. So if I need to sneak around, I can sneak around.
You know, the thin shoes don't make you quieter.
Your bandana waves in the wind.
Basically like
all the time with no wind. His bandana's like this with no
How
wind.
thin of shoes are we talking? Are we talking Converse All-Stars or Vans?
Mystical music plays as well.
like Vans, like Toms, ninja shoes.
Okay.
Prison shoes. That's what they are.
This is what it sounds like when he walks.
That's so loud. Is why you walking
Permanent snow.
It's just gravel.
If you're walking in snow.
He's
That
like,
is the
he's like,
loudest ninja ever.
he's like, this is another assassin
Well,
rule.
that's my point is that like I'm like that's why I keep saying like I'm thinking to myself, but I'm actually saying it out loud because like my body is doing what it's supposed to as an assassin and being quiet, but my dumb ass I can't stay quiet.
So he's saying it. He's mumbling it quietly. So
You're the Beverly Hills Ninja.
essentially, he just learned everything in school and he's working to apply it in life, but going through the steps as he's saying.
I was raised this way, but like my mentality is I'm gonna be the greatest assassin
I was born
ever.
this way.
All right, P, it is your turn.
So I have to let everybody know that, like all the time.
DM,
Yeah.
may I try to take my rapier and stab the bad guy between Ira's legs since I'm so short? I'm only 2 foot tall.
Don't worry, Chris. It's a small target. It won't hit you.
Can I like reach between his legs and try to like whatcha,
I'll
with
say
my
yes,
sword?
because I like the I like the theatrics of it.
All right. So I'm gonna roll to hit. I got 19. Does that hit? That should hit.
Imagine.
Call out your
yes,
battle cry.
It does.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me change my
That was
voice.
loud.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're like really loud.
Yeah.
Why am I
Your
so
mics are-
loud? How do I make it less
close.
loud?
You're really close.
See, I have,
My bad.
There you
Is that better? Sorry.
everybody.
no, that was not.
Continue with the battle cry.
All right. And so it hit. My damage is 9 damage.
Jesus, you. So
Are you saying that in character?
Yes. So I imagine it's
That's a
like
good question.
it's like that.
My
Gangnam,
bad.
It's like that Gangnam Style when they're in the elevator and that guy's underneath that other guy's legs like this, and they're dancing around to the song.
She just
But she.
I'm gonna stab you, bitch. Ooh. That's what I did.
Essentially, what she did. All right. So then now
Right.
it is Ira's turn, and the guy's like, "Oh, Adrian." No.
so I'm gonna like I just see this knife come up between my legs and stab this ghoul that's right in front of me. and hear singing at the same time, I'm gonna look down confused as hell, and then like kind of move off to the side, pull out my dagger, since like I have it equipped now that I know I have weapons, because I forgot about it, and I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack this guy again.
Boop boop. Your turn.
All right. 8 + 4, 12.
All right, so that's to hit.
Yes.
That does not.
Damn. So I got completely distracted by the damn singing that just came from below me,
So
and completely missed my swing.
as it hits, and those of you who's like, "What do I do here? Mitri hasn't called you yet. You don't want to be here."
I'm gonna look down at Penelope, down this gnome below me, because I'm pretty sure we haven't told each other our names now that I think about it. I'm like, did you understand anything that he just said? I didn't even understand anything you just said. Like, I feel like I'm talking to myself, which is something I
No, what's
normally do.
happening?
So, you don't know what's happening either?
I feel like he said, "Yo, Adrian," but it could be wrong.
And then, so while you guys are talking, he looks behind him and just goes, "Aah!" And then you guys can tell that is a call to other ghouls. And then he looks back at you, Ira, and then as you go to stab him, he parries it, and he will try to bite you. He has 12.
No.
I'm rolling like dog shit the past 2 days. All right, Penelope, it is your turn. What are you going to do to my Rocky Ghoul? And then, so as he goes to bite Ira does the assassin saying, and then he just steps out of the way because my Rocky Ghoul is not looking so hot. Not looking hot at all. He's kind of stumbling more than he should be. He's punch drunk.
I'm gonna try to stab through the legs again.
All right.
All right, with my rapier.
In character? Really?
In character. I'm gonna kill you, bitch! And I rolled an 18. Wow, good rolls today.
That hits.
In character?
I rolled an 18.
There you go. If you're going to use it right.
Sorry.
Ira's just sitting here confused as hell why this person keeps calling out numbers.
18!
All right.
I rolled an 18. Does that hit?
Yes, go ahead and roll your damage.
7. This thing slashes.
Damn it. Yeah, it does. He's still standing. He's still standing, but you lopped off both of his arms.
Damn.
That's what I thought, bitch.
You got him in the one arm, and his other arm fell off.
Ooh, armless ghoul.
He's like the IKEA furniture of ghouls. All right, Ira, it's your turn.
All right.
Ira.
So real quick, like I'm trying to figure out how this, because I have this sneak attack.
You can't
That I
sneak. He's
do.
looking right at you.
No, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Because he doesn't have any fucking arms.
Just hit him, Chris.
You'll roll with advantage. He doesn't have arms.
Like I just
No arms?
Go for the legs!
He's like Rocky at the end of Rocky. Come on, dude.
He's doing the face.
since
like
I'm
the
since I'm
face
like
higher
right in
thing.
front of him this time, I'm gonna since my dagger failed me, I'm gonna pull out my short sword instead and go to, since his arms already got, I'm gonna go to try and lob off his legs. So like that.
Try to
I'd go for his head.
I got 9.
You roll with advantage. He doesn't have arms.
Okay.
He can't do. He can't block you.
And I got 13.
Okay, that hits.
It's still low. That's why I was laughing.
Yeah, no, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
It's 2. And I got a 6, so 8.
All right, you more than murdered him. You pretty much double murdered him. All right, how do you kill this ghoul?
All right, so like my original thought was I was gonna chop off his legs since he didn't have no arms, but apparently like I just misjudged where his legs were and I just chopped him in half, like straight through his torso, and he just falls over. And I look down at this gnome down here. I'm like, why do you keep singing? Like, what is going on?
It's a fair question. I mean, there's a 2-foot gnome that's singing and stabbing between his legs. No, he's not stabbing other people from between his legs. Let me rephrase that.
A gnome, we sing.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like, I just have this little creature that jumped behind me and gave me like an inspiration. Okay, Penelope. Well, I'm Ira, and
I like to be called P, though.
you should probably know this, but one day I'm going to be the world's greatest assassin. Like, my power is going to surpass the gods.
All right, big fella, calm down.
So one other thing is, like, did that sound like he was trying to call some backup or something? Because, like, I didn't understand what he said. But that was weird.
And then right on cue,
He's calling Adrian.
right on cue, you guys hear noises like 1,000 hands coming from the grave and slam on the dirt. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Time to leave.
Yeah, I think I don't like this right now. I got 3.
Okay. Chris hasn't looked away from the gnome.
I got a 13.
All right, so I don't know how, but somehow Penelope can see through so Ira's looking over the field because the grass isn't that high, like a regular field's grass. It's only like 3-4 feet. Somehow Penelope sees through the blades a bunch of hands coming up, grabbing the soil and pulling themselves up, and you guys just hear in a bunch of voices, "Ayo, Adrian! Ayo, Adrian!" And then so Penelope relays, and then they're starting to push themselves up, and this is happening to your guys' right. So down the road at an angle, you guys can see little hands start popping up like unwanted daffodils. So then in front of you guys see glowing light.
I gotta stop.
What do you guys
You're
want
still
to
in
do?
character,
So I'm gonna-
dude.
No, I'm not.
So I'm gonna she tells me this, right?
Yes.
That she sees all this. All right.
Oh,
So
there's
I'm
a
gonna
bunch
look.
of hands. I screamed because I'm scared.
Okay. So like,
Sorry.
okay,
think I
Penelope,
peed a little.
is it just me, or did those things sound like the one that we just killed? Like,
Yeah, they're calling for Adrian.
so I feel like we're outnumbered here. I think we might want to start running away from these things.
Which way do you guys want to run?
Can I hitch a ride on your shoulders? I got really small legs.
Look her
I mean,
off.
like,
Look her off.
you were pretty fast. Like, you got some acrobatics. I'm pretty sure you can run by
They're
yourself.
fully standing,
So-
starting to walk towards you guys.
So I'm gonna start running to the
Definitely know
left. You
what
said
kind
they
of
were to the
person
right.
you are now.
Yes, it does.
So you guys are running towards the light? You guys are going towards the light?
Rude? Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So as this happens, you guys take off bolting, running, and we go back.
little
Penelope
legs.
keeping up.
What?
I feel like Penelope's over there, like kicking up dust. Like,
She's trying to. Yes. You just hear the little pitter patter.
oh,
So you just,
like as we're running, I'm gonna see like she's kind of following behind, and like so what I end up doing is I grab her by the back of her shirt and just start carrying her.
all right.
Okay.
So as that happens, we go back over to Thaddy, Skila, and Jim. I have to look over here to remember how to pronounce it. So we go back over to you guys. And as you guys start heading over into where the lights were, let me pull this up. This is where it gets a little tricky. Share screen 1. Bring this guy over here. Come on, blam.
Blam. Yes.
Lamo.
So, as you guys can see, you guys are at the entrance right across from where the stores are. As you guys see the cute little stores that I made, there's 5 of them. And then over here, you guys can't, it doesn't say church on it because that would be weird. You guys see a bunch of trees, and then you guys see the classic icon, the little steeple.
People.
You guys see a steeple with a very strange insignia. It looks like the Blink-182 album logo with the smiley face with the X for eyes.
I like it.
All
And
right.
it's called Tom DeLonge's house of worship. So you guys, as you guys are walking into the town, you guys just hear, "Never thought I'd be alone," and then you guys see that the stores. So it seems to be deserted, this town, but you guys can hear the noise coming from the churches. But you see the stores are open, their doors are open, lights are on. There's somebody in there. However, there's nobody in the stores except for the worker. What do you guys do?
Can I ask a question? Is any of our people 23? I just need to know because Blink 182 has the "Everybody Hates You When You're 23" song. Matt, I was making sure nobody would hate them. I was making sure they're going to be alive.
I didn't think anybody would ask me that question.
20. I'm 20.
Okay, so we got away from the zombies, right?
Not you guys. You guys are still running. What are you talking about? We're at Thaddy,
Yeah,
Jim, and Ski.
Well, since they're on my back,
I'm not listening.
Do you want to go to the stores, or were you the stores with nobody in them with the lights on? Because remember, it's still dark. You guys realize that you don't hear the heartbeats anymore.
Yeah, but I'm looking for God, and there's a church. Yeah, we're gonna walk towards I'm gonna walk towards the stores and just keep eyeballing the church.
All right, so. And then since they're on your back, since Jim's on your back, he has no choice. And then Ski, are you going to go with them?
I'm going to walk with them and just see. Maybe there's something I can raid from the stores.
All right. And then so as you guys are walking along, that you guys still hear the "laughed the loudest, who'd have known." You guys hear that as you're walking by. Marco kind of looks and trying to find... So like a Tom DeLonge look-alike, he wouldn't mind worshiping that. As you guys go into the store, you guys realize that the store that you walk into is a diner. And the hostess looks at you guys and says, "Oh my gosh, hi. We've been waiting so long for you guys. How many are in your party?"
3.
You know, we usually don't serve your kind here, but I think we can make an exception. I'll put you at a handicap table considering you can't sit.
For us?
Say what?
What do you
mean, my kind?
I'm sorry. There's no more talking now. Please, come on. And then they guide you to a
shush
table.
Me.
As you say that, he's like, shush. Come eat, thick man. And then he goes and walks you and points to you. So, you know those tables that have like the handicap spot for people in wheelchairs? They put a plate in front of you there, and then I guess it has to have 2 because Jess is a dragon. So there's 2, and they put you guys opposite of each other. And then she asks, "Does your friend on your back want to stay there or sit at the table?"
I forgot he was back there. God, where'd you come from? You've been there the whole time.
Are you sitting at the table, Jim, or you're going to eat dinner on Thaddy's back?
I guess I'll eat on the side of them, but can I get a kid's meal for my grandma?
I'll see what I can manage. And then the waiter just runs like awkwardly, like looks at you as if she's surprised that you ordered something. And is like, "I'll see what I can manage." And then just runs into the back of the kitchen. You guys just hear a bunch of dishes fall over. All right, so now that you guys are in the store, there's Ira and Penelope dragging Penelope into where the village is, just like where you guys were. And what do you know? It's completely dark. There's no church music. Tom DeLonge's house of worship is still there. Lights are off. Somehow the signal, the insignia is lit up, though. It's kind of weird. The signal is neon. So that's still lit up. So you guys can see the interesting insignia on the church. And all the store's lights are turned off except for one. But you guys don't see anybody in that store. And you guys only see the shop worker in that store.
All right, so we're just walking now, like we ditched the zombies.
Yes. So you guys hear a faint. Adrian.
It looks like Chris is walking his child.
Adrian.
carry my child by the colors.
What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to?
So now that I feel like we got away from these things, I'm just gonna kind of like toss Penelope and like tell her, like, do you see that light on over there? Do you think we should go check that out, or should we check out these other buildings?
You could be a little more gentle.
I could, but I don't need to.
Oh my god.
What are you from Jersey?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god, Ira!
Driving me around like that.
What are you
Oh my
guys gonna
God.
do?
All right, I'm gonna start heading toward the light. Like, but I remember vaguely hearing at one time in my life, "Don't look at the light," and then I'm gonna be like, "I can't help it. It's so beautiful," and then I'm just gonna keep walking toward it.
So as you guys walk into
Really
the
good dark vision, so
as you
I
guys
ain't
walk
afraid.
into the store, you guys are walking into the store, right?
Yes.
As you guys walk into the store, you see Thaddy, Jim, Skila, and you guys lock eyes. And right before, so you have to keep in mind, these are the only people that you guys have seen that aren't a ghoul. And for Thaddy, Jim, Ski, this is the only people you've seen that aren't harpies with pet chickens. So you guys are surprised to see each other at the very least. You guys are flabbergasted that, oh my God. So other than these guys, you haven't seen anybody since you left your town. Remember that. And right when you guys see each other, lights go out. So as the lights go out, it cuts to all of you guys sitting on the same side of a booth. Very uncomfortable. Imagine sitting on an airplane with two really overweight people and you guys are in the middle. So you guys have BoJack Horseman on one side, and then you guys have a blue-eyed white dragon on the other side. And you
Do I
guys,
get to sit by the handsome cow?
no, you were sitting dead in the middle because you were 2 feet tall. So you guys are all smushed in there, really nice.
He's got a high chair.
So essentially, and then there's one guy standing on the opposite of where you are. And that guy looks like this.
Oh, I see his face.
Damn you.
What is look
Yeah.
like?
Looks like this.
He looks like he was on drugs.
Don't
I
mind
can't see
that.
nothing.
We're all on drugs when we listen to Tom DeLonge. So this
Like
guy,
Look at me.
his name is Eduardo. And Eduardo, he's sitting calmly across from you guys. And behind Eduardo are his goons. There's 2 hill giants and 5 people. And it looks like people just in knight armor. However, when you guys look at the armor, it usually has like the sights where you can see people through it. It's just black. You guys can gather that somehow this is enchanted armor with people not in it. It is just floating armor in the shape as if somebody was wearing it.
So as we're sitting here, Ira's gonna go like, "So are you Adrian?" Because that dude that we ran into just kept talking about Adrian. Like,
Eduardo slams his hand on the table and says, "Quiet, punk."
why am
And
I
he
gonna be
points-
quiet? I'm
he
the one
points at
that's
the
gonna
cow,
that has the
and he
power to
says-
pass the gods.
He points at the cow and says, "I do not like the way you look." And then
You must
and
be
then he
Damien,
leaves.
or what was the guy's name?
Demetrius.
Demetrius. You must be
is the
Demetrius.
overall is the archangel. This guy's name is Eduardo.
Well, we don't know
I don't know his name. He hasn't introduced himself.
No, I just told you.
Doesn't
guys
like your
his name.
face.
I was telling you guys.
Yeah, no.
And then so he looks at you guys and he says, "Good evening. Thank you. We've been expecting you. I'm sorry you had to come here the way you did. I didn't mean for you guys to. Thank you for not killing my friend and sparing her chicken. It's a long story. And as for you, I don't like that you killed that ghoul. I'm going to remember that. And as for your little friend, I don't trust her." And then he leans
Sorry,
back.
I'm just like the world's greatest
leans
assassin.
back and he
like,
says,
it
"But-
just happens."
Demetrius is very forgiving. And he looks at you guys. And he looks at you deep in the eyes and he says, I don't see what he sees in you guys. I don't know why he asked you to come here. However, he wants to know if you want to be a DeLongian. He wants to know if you want to join our crew."
My grandma, all she heard was, "Do you want the schlong?"
What does your grandma tell you?
She
I'm
told
not-
me you couldn't handle it if you even wanted to.
You couldn't handle the long schlong or your schlong?
My grandma.
Your grandma schlong? Wait.
I don't know. She's very cryptic.
He looks.
I
Go ahead.
Wait, are you serving?
I just want to see. I asked them if they pray to a different god than my Bacab, because my Bacab is not a great god.
Of course.
Ira hears this and I'm be like, you can pray to me because I'll be your god. Like, because one day I'm gonna be the world's greatest assassin. And
He
my
has the
power
hill
goes
giant
to
punch
God.
Ira in the face for 2 damage.
You're cocky.
Hill giant.
And the hill
It's
giant's
just
a
not
big,
my time right now.
slow-looking
Like,
guy.
you guys just aren't
He's
ready
like
for
this.
my greatness.
The hill giant's a big, slow-looking guy, and he's like, and so Eduardo looks at the hill giant. And he's like, hit him, and the hill giant just walks up and whomp right on the top of the head, hits you so hard your eyes kind of bug out, and then and then he goes, as I was saying, Ira,
Like, I need to do a
Yes.
strength check on this because, like, no.
that's what happened. He bombed you on the head. I can have him just attack you if you want. He's a very strong man.
Yeah, hill giant.
I mean, this guy has like 50-something hit points. I have to roll for it.
I'm the world's greatest assassin, bro. Like,
If you
To
want this to
take you
happen,
out.
I can roll. We can roll off right now. I'm happy to pause the story.
just like,
Did you
like,
commit-
even though you hit me, like, I'll still ask you, do you want to join my team instead and leave this Demetrius behind?
He has the hill giant hit you again for 2 more damage.
These guys are thugs. No.
I'm gonna shut up now. It's like, yeah, I'm not-
Stop.
Tony's just covering grandma's eyes.
The little stick keeps poking its eyes up. No.
And he looks at the rest of you and he's like, anybody else want to say something other
I'm just over
than
here like this.
yes or no? Do you want to be a DeLongian and worship Demetrius? And he points towards where the church was behind you guys, and you guys look behind.
And I am interested.
And
My eyes are glowing.
Immediately, you guys hear all the commotion of the fanfare start up. You guys hear all the lights turn on in the church, and then the song plays up again. Never thought I'd die alone. And you guys hear that going, and he goes, please, please. Our leader's been expecting you. What say you guys?
I'm about it.
Belong to no person or no entity.
I guess I am a sucker for some cool jams.
My grandma's skeptical, and I am too. But I'll see what you guys are doing.
Those are
I'll go wherever that sexy cow goes.
I'm going.
He points to Ski, and he says, you just doomed your friends. And then he snaps.
Bitch.
Everything goes dark.
Hey!
It looks
Hey!
no! As if you guys
No!
closed your eyes. So it's
I'm
He's
just
so
not a
dazed,
person.
so I'm like barely paying attention.
and
Chris is still a bit dizzy.
I'm trying to put my eyes back
Free
in.
health right now.
he just,
It looked
So-
like
Your
they're
friends. Who are your
I'm
friends?
gonna be like, as I'm holding my head because I got hit twice for 4 damage. So I'm gonna be like,
What are those
man, I
levels?
think I do need to join their team because like that dude was strong. I need to get
Get
that
one of those
strong.
like little helmets to morph your head back into regular shape.
one of those child helmets. So as he snaps because of what Skila said, and so we had Penelope and Thaddy over here saying, well, I'm kind of interested. And then Ski says, we're never going to join your... And then he goes, you made a mistake. Snapped, lights went out. You guys are on the outside of where the store is. So
I would like to think I ran towards them a little bit and was like, no, don't leave.
But it is too late at that time. Let me pull up the map again so I can tell you guys exactly where you
Hate
were
to see
at.
him go. Love to watch him leave.
Whoop. Yeah, this
In
would be a
there,
lot
no,
easier
tonight.
overall. So you guys are back to right out front of the stores. Can you guys see my cursor?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so you guys are back in front of the store. It doesn't really matter which store. I'm just picking this
the
one.
hamburger.
So you guys
heifer
are
blood,
back
yes.
in front of the store, and all the store
It
lights
does
are
look
on.
like
The
the
church
hamburger
is lit up. So this is Penelope and Ira's first time seeing the store lit up. And in front of you guys stands a hemogoblin named Hector, and 2 guards that are going to rough you up for not agreeing to join the cause. So everybody, roll initiative.
Like Chris lost life already. God damn.
Oh,
live in this-
Mr. Cowman, hold me. I'm scared.
I got mine.
I got 15. There's nothing to add to that.
I got a 12.
Me and my grandma are at the ready.
What's your initiative?
I got +1. I have 18.
Okay, 18. Marco, you got 15?
You show hand.
Yep.
I got a 7. Oh. I don't know.
No.
Oh, yeah, it's just 7.
What did you get, Penelope?
I got a 12. Oh, I love
All right, so it's going to go... Let's see. Jim, you are first. Sorry, I have to look at the screen to remind myself of your guys' names. Jim, you're first. So you see these guys, and you know they're going to attack you, so you might want to attack. Or you can ask her a boiler or some shit.
Is there utensils that could do more damage or anything around me?
Slinging.
You have your weapons that you equipped yourself.
I'm going to try to find another big rock and shoot it at the closest fucker.
All right, so they're all good. We'll just say they're all equal distances in front of you. So if you want to attack, so we'll call them Big Boy or the 2 guards. Do you want to attack Big Boy?
I'm going to go for big boy. I like Outcast.
Okay, go ahead and roll to see if you hit Big Boy.
I'm so sorry, but I got an 11.
That does not hit Big Boy.
Shit.
All right, then. And next is Marco.
I want to, just as a free action, ask if they know where the guys went. I still want to talk to those guys.
And he said, well, you
Left
already
me
messed
behind.
up your chance. Don't ask that question to me.
Okay, well, I'm assuming we're going to have to get you guys out of the way. So I want to use...
Try. Go ahead and try. Go ahead and try, dude. Go ahead and try.
I tried.
On that guy, the guy that's answering me right now, I want to hit with Guiding Bolt.
Well, you think you're tough, bro? Fuck you.
He sounds like a douche.
Hey, you're next, small one.
I'm gonna hit it.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
I'm gonna use my Guiding
How
Bolt.
to protect me.
All right, go. What is the verbiage on that?
Uh,
Or I guess what do you do?
Come
you
here.
have to roll to see if you
it's
hit.
a flash of light that goes towards a creature of my choice, and I have to. On a hit, I need to do a ranged attack. Okay. So I guess I have to roll for damage.
Roll.
Or not damage, for...
Roll to see if you hit.
Yep. All right. 15.
Hit.
It hits? Hell yeah. That is 4d6 of radiant damage. And on your next roll, that's it.
What is the range on that?
And on my and one.
It's
Or the-
direct.
the area of
It's,
damage?
it's
Okay.
direct.
And just make sure
But
when
it
like
takes 4d6, so I'll roll 4d6. 1, 2, 3. Shit, didn't have 4 sets, so I'll run one of these again. So I got 6. Holy shit! I don't think you guys are gonna believe this, so I gotta grab that real quick.
Grandma doesn't believe you already.
So is that right? You can't see that, can you?
Nope, lights reflecting off your metal dice. That is a B.
Put it in the
No,
shadow.
they're all 3 of them are 6s. I can't fucking.
shit.
No shit.
Hey,
I literally rolled max damage, and I can't figure out how I can fucking show you that.
That is
Marco,
crazy.
it's the devil's
Oh,
numbers.
see?
there
6.
you go.
Where's that other one?
Oh,
Oh,
gee,
no.
you could see it. What do you mean? Where is it?
He's looking
6.
through his camera.
Yeah.
That is
6.
crazy. What a
Six,
good
six,
roll.
six.
Yeah.
It's the devil's
So,
numbers.
that's
still
that
gotta
right
roll
there is
one more,
18.
About that.
Yeah, I still have to run one more. And that's 2.
Or 20.
Ow, dude! I thought we were chill, man. I thought that I would kill your friend here, and then eventually we'd be vibing and we just listen to some DeLong, bro.
Ira's gonna be like, that's not what he was just saying a few seconds ago, right? Because I'm kind of dizzy, so like, I might have misheard him.
Well,
this time.
I was like,
both come from your udders.
So as you bump him on
fuck,
the
that was
head
cool.
and take an astounding amount of his life away,
yeah.
he
Fuck
goes to
me.
attack you, and he will use his long sword.
That's what's up. That's okay, because I have a shield.
14.
Nope.
Fuck. Okay.
So
Tried.
clerics, one of my holy symbols is a shield. So it actually adds to my armor class. My armor class is pretty up there.
Shit.
My
Okay.
God, what a strong, handsome cow. He's so strong.
The lady from Jersey likes cows.
Wait,
Thanks.
cow man
Thanks.
is actually a cow lady?
Okay,
My
I go both ways.
Grandma wants to know what to call you.
Cow
What?
shit.
What's your name, handsome cow?
My friends called me Fat Daddy.
Oh, you could be my fat daddy.
All right, it is P's turn.
My grandma feels love.
So as I'm hearing this conversation going on, I'm looking at him like who's a fucking giant, and this little fucking thing talking to her like, bro, you're gonna step on her.
Gonna explode if anything happens. Like,
All right, Penelope, it's your turn.
Ew, Tony. Ew,
well, shit.
that was so gross. Okay.
So there's still Hector and two
Who are
guards.
you?
The guards don't get names. They
So, Mr. Fatty, can I ride on your shoulders, please?
My grandma
Yeah.
said this is taken.
So I'm going to jump on his shoulders
Wait,
and then
there-
attack with
there's
my
Jim-
rapier.
Jim's already on his back.
Yeah, I want to be on his shoulder.
I'm big,
Oh yeah, you're
He's
only
big.
2 feet.
I'm
She's
2
gonna
feet
ride
tall.
around like
I'm
Pikachu.
good.
All right.
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure my dude is giant status. So,
But I want to
I'm
jump up
actually
there
rideable.
and then attack with my rapier sword. So what do you want me to roll for that, sir?
Well, who are you attacking?
Do you want me to roll acrobatics for jumping up there first? Or
No, I'll just let you jump up there.
okay. I'm gonna attack the guy that was insulting my fatty.
Who? Oh, Hector.
Did you call me fatty?
She did. I heard.
Fatty.
That's not what she said the first time. She said, "You look like you can get a lot of burgers made out of you."
Okay. I rolled a 15. Does that hit?
That does not.
Oh damn. Oh,
Thanks,
damn.
Wayne.
Sorry, baby, I tried.
Fuck.
All
That
right,
thing
then
is
that
tough.
It's a big boy. All right, so oops.
He's a big boy.
And let's see, Ski. It is your turn. So there's still big boy and two guards.
Right, I've pulled out my Yikawa. And
This
I'm
is
going to
a-
use my
This is an all
Yikawa.
ages show. Please
Your what?
resheath your.
That was
This isn't
for racist.
OnlyFans, Jess.
All right, who are you
Is
gonna
that a
attack?
euphemism?
What the hell is a
A
Yikawa?
Yikawa. It says it consists of a 3-foot wooden shaft with a steel or stone blade
Shaft.
Shaft.
long.
My grandma said you had her at shaft.
It deals 1d8 piercing damage on a hit, although it's not very good for throwing because it's not very well balanced. So I'm just going to try to stick this guy with my Yikawa.
The
You're going to try to
Hector or
stick
the
him with
two
your
guards?
shaft?
My grandma's intrigued.
Are you gonna stab Hector or one of the two guards?
What's the big one?
Hector,
Keep going.
big boy.
Big boy.
Hector.
We're going for big boy. Oh.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. I got 5.
Yeah, that doesn't hit. Okay.
Grandma says it was too big for you to use. You couldn't contain this.
To be fair, you wouldn't even hit the smaller guys with that. And it
Right.
is
I'm keeping the Yikawa out, though. It's going to come in
keep your
handy.
Yikawa out. All right, so it is the guards' turn. So one is gonna attack Fatty, and one is gonna attack Jim.
Ah, fuck. I told you, Grandma. You're not the one that gets the holes.
All right. So the guards are just going to use their spear. 19.
Marco, you're muted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck, that hurt. Yeah, that got me.
All
That was it.
Jim, I assume that hits you.
Yeah.
All right. Oop. Oh, I get to use the good dice. Yeah. Fuck
Yes.
me, man. I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
So 2 damage.
I thought you said
2
you was
damage
using
to
the
both
good
of you.
dice.
They did it in unison. So imagine Oompa Loompas, but regular size. They were like, and you will die. And they both went, sha-sha-sha. And they were doing a musical number. Ha-cha-cha-cha. They both took their helmets off. They were like, ah.
I feel like they look like as if they had like little metal bars attached to each part of their body, so they're doing the exact same movement toward these guys.
Like a cheap Vegas performer, the one that
Yeah, there
they're
you go,
Michael
like
Jackson or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was picturing.
So they got both of you guys for 2 damage, and it is back up to Jim's turn.
Hey,
I didn't even go.
my grandma's upset that I got poked.
Oh wait, shit. Sorry, Jim. Ira, sorry. Your turn.
Okay.
Damn. Like I know I'm almost dead and all, but don't count me out.
You shouldn't have ran your mouth.
Are you almost dead?
You ran it twice.
you
Yeah, I
did run your
I
mouth.
got 4 damage and I have 7 health.
Fuck. You should have told me. You should have
You
said
shouldn't
something.
have ran your mouth.
It hasn't been my turn, so I wasn't able to say anything yet. But,
Fucking Chris is all bleeding out over there. Fuck.
I told
Still
you, like I've been
disoriented.
holding my hand this whole time.
He's like,
I forgot.
Concussed.
Like one of my little horns is like missing the little tip. Like
You
yeah,
bent
fuck
it.
You missed it.
it's chipped.
yeah. So
Man, Betty, I was looking
so I
real
have
big
a-
over there.
I have a 30-foot walking speed. Would I be able to like use half of that to try and attack one of these guys and then dip out behind the cow over here?
I'll
I
just
can
let
answer.
You guys are right next to each other, so walking speed.
if-
man,
if-
we're in.
No, but I mean, if he goes and then retreats, that's an attack of
Yeah.
opportunity. He can't pull away
Well,
from combat.
He's just walking behind you, is what he's saying. He's not like leaving.
Oh.
though. He's not leaving
Yeah.
unless you are leaving the fight. But I think he wants to just.
Well-
I think he wants to just hit them, and then. Stand
Well,
behind you, so.
I understood he
Like-
was gonna walk up, hit, walk back.
So you know what? Actually, what I'll do instead is because I can actually throw my daggers. So that's what I'm gonna
Oh,
do.
look at you! Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So I'm gonna kind of distance myself a little bit, and I have a 60-foot range of throwing my dagger.
He's like 10 feet in front of you. There's no. Need
I know, but I'm just saying, like, so I can kind of get back, so I'm not worried about getting hit. And I'm gonna throw this dagger at the main talking dude that was like,
Oh, hey.
I'm still a little bit dazed, but I'm pretty sure he was talking shit at first, and then he got hit, and then like was trying to be friends.
I don't know what you're
So,
talking about,
like-
bro. Well, what are you so scared
Yeah,
for?
so-
You little dagger.
so-
Little dagger boy.
So-
Little dagger
so
boy.
I'm
What's
gonna-
good?
I'm gonna-
Why don't you go ahead and recite another creed or something? Let's do it. You're probably going to miss. You're probably going to miss. Go ahead and roll.
All right, give me a second.
My
Ooh,
grandma.
that was a sick burn.
Fuck yeah, it was.
All right. All right. So, like, what you said? Oh, it's kind of like, is there any shadows or anything around this?
No, you guys. So you guys are out front of the store. So you guys are just in the open.
Yeah.
So there was that clearing where the stores were.
How big of a shadow does Daddy over here create?
Huge, giant.
Yeah,
I'll
that's what I'm
say
saying.
what 5
No,
feet.
you-
I'll say the lights at an angle. It's 5 feet.
That's not. All right. That's not gonna work. All right.
What's wrong, bro? You need to be in the dark to fight or something, dude. Why don't you just throw your dagger? Come on, bro.
All right.
Oh,
So I'm
bro,
gonna
you
say.
use magic.
he's calling you out, dude. That's fun.
You know what? Like, I ain't even gonna like try and assassinate you. I'm gonna
right,
actually
'cause you
like
couldn't.
up front attack you because like you already know I'm here. I'm powerful and all. Like I'm gonna surpass the gods one day. Just not today because you know that fucking giant fucked me up a little bit. But
Fucking
We'll
understand
have
my
to
loose
long
tubes.
rest.
I'm gonna throw my dagger right at this dude's mouth because like he won't shut up. And I got a 6.
Fucking.
Doesn't hit the-
I'm a little dazed still. Like I said, I was dying.
Fucking Chris is hella concussed.
He's like, I told you, bro. You might as well go back in the shadow. Go hide behind your horseman. All right, Jim, it's your turn.
Trying, goddammit.
Jim, it's your turn.
My grandma is like,
But like, just
because
I'm behind them now, so like.
Yeah. You threw it from
Chris
there.
don't want to get hit. Chris really don't want to get hit.
No.
Oh, and as I missed that shot, I'm gonna be like, it might be because like I can't really see straight right now, but can any of you guys do like any healing spells or anything like that?
No, I can help
And
you.
then I'm
No,
just gonna, like,
you want me to
kinda-
again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like
I
stabilize
can spare
myself.
the dying.
my grandma can make
I
fun.
might
of
need that one.
Jim, it's your turn.
My grandma was laughing because I got a pokey from the pokey, and so she told me that I can't fight all of her battles. So it's just she made me use the great axe. So I had to like put her on the ground, and I'm gonna use my great axe to try to hit it.
Good choice. It's a lot stronger.
Okay, so
So you plan her, and she's like, mijo. Just ecstatic. Not even like a little disappointed that you put her down to use a better weapon.
I got a 17.
That hits. That hits. Are you going for Hector or the guards? It hits either.
I'm going for Hector.
All right. He's like, oh, bro, why'd you have to drop your little death stick? Huh? You got to use death stick to. What are you, a lumberjack or something?
My grandma
Who
said
wears
I'm
a
up-
beanie in summertime, bro?
My grandma said I'm up.
Oh,
My grandma said knock you out.
My grandma. My time to shine.
What do you use? Is it a D6? I assume. Plus what?
Yes,
Plus what?
it's a D6. So
Plus what?
+1.
Okay.
I got 4 + 1, 5.
Hector's looking pretty hurt. He's like, ow, bro. Now I'm looking like your friend over here, the one that makes up excuses or something.
That one with 2 dips in his head.
You did.
I'm gonna pop out. I'm gonna pop out
that's
as he
great.
says this. I'm like, shut the fuck up. These guys are gonna fuck you up.
My friend's gonna beat you up.
Daddy, it's your
Kinda going
turn.
like this.
So we still have Hector and 2 guards that haven't been touched.
Okay.
But Hector's really hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna use Sacred Flame on Hector.
I think we
he
take out the big
has-
dude, like,
Yeah, he has to. You have to roll a dice, Hector. You have to beat 11 dexterity.
I really don't think I'm gonna beat that. I got a 4. So
Oh, nope. So you take 1d8 of damage, of radiant damage. So let me see. 1d8.
hell, bro, why
The
you
one
getting
with
so
8
bright?
sides.
Why you getting so bright?
Oh, yeah,
over there,
I'm
my
fucking
dude?
using the light. I'm using the light.
Oh, man.
Fuck, 1.
Oh, yeah, that feels a little good. It feels like I got a little bit of a sunburn. Thanks for the tan, bro.
Okay.
It's
And I want to make sure. I just want to make sure I'm standing between Hector and fucking Ira back there. I'm just
Yes,
in between.
You're still in front.
almost dead Iron.
And
Not the
so
not
he
so
will
silent
go
one right now.
after Ski.
She's still swinging her Yukawa, so we're gonna try to hit him with
Fucking-
Yukawa.
All right, so he's gonna
Spinning
use
around.
No, Ski. It's not your turn. It's my turn.
I'm
Yeah.
revving up.
All right, he's gonna use a longsword against Ski. He got not great.
doing the helicopter.
8. He's a little dazed because it's dark and it got very bright and now it's dark again. So
My armor class is 10.
okay, it does not hit. That goes to, I believe now it's your turn, Ski. No, it's Penelope's turn. Sorry.
It's pee.
She's still revving.
Shit, I'm burning out over here.
It'd be a heck of a roll.
I'm about to bust. Hurry, bitch.
God. gross. Penelope, it's your turn.
I can't. P. P, you gotta save us.
There's only 3 guys. You guys are just rolling like dog shit.
Hector's taking a beating. I'm assuming if Hector falls, the ghost guys are down too. So
All right.
I'm over trying right now.
Penelope is going to try to attack while she's on Thaddeus' shoulder with her rapier. She rolled a 16. Does that hit?
That hits. you're going for Hector?
All right. And my damage 11.
That's eye level.
You
Fucking
straight up
eye level.
I punched him
You
with
straight up
my.
murdered him. You more than murdered him. He's how do you kill Hector? He's like, oh, bro. He looks at Thad and he's like, weak, dude. You had to get her to fight your battle instead of being a man. How do you kill Hector?
I want to use Spare the Dying.
Hey, shut up. It's my turn.
You have to do it after combat.
So
There's still.
I take my rapier and I just stab it right into his eyeball. It goes to his brain. And then I go,
That makes sense. And he goes, dude, weak, as he gets stabbed. All right, so Hector falls over to the ground.
As it slowly goes in.
The two guards go, that's not good. And then they both point their spears towards the heavens. And now it is Ski's turn.
Well, do I use my Yokawa? Are you guys surrendering?
No.
Got this, dragon lady.
No.
You're not surrendering?
Oh, shit.
Great. I'm using my Yokawa.
Get poked again.
Daddy's like, what's going on? Like,
Wow, all of that. Okay, I have a 8 plus 2, so 10.
No, does not hit these. They have armor on. They're guards.
Hey, Daddy. What's that
is-
dragon's name? She's real cute.
Skillet or some shit like that. I don't really get that.
Like it.
It is the guards' turn.
You go, Skillet. You
The
got
guards
this.
are going to try to hit Penelope and Thaddy because they just both hit Hector, who just fell. You didn't jump off his shoulder. You're
Side
still
note,
up there.
quickly, I looked up my name in Greek mythology. It's Greek mythology, not Roman, like I said. It's a legendary monster, lives on a narrow channel of water. That's where I got the name. It's Dragonite.
A water
That's
hole.
fancy.
It's something I cook a steak over a fire. Skillet.
Yeah, I have to call you Skillet now because I don't know your name in the game, and Thaddy told me your name's Skillet.
So
So
she
just,
legitimately thinks that your name is Skillet. That's hilarious.
I'm gonna really think your
Thaddy
name's
thinks that
Skillet
too.
for now.
Me and Skillet.
I mean, we didn't have
And
much
Skillet.
introductions.
That's true.
I'm angry at Skillet over there for making the guys with the new god go away.
That's true. All right, so he's using a spear. So
I will never be owned by any entity again. I don't give a damn about
I'm
your
a strong dragon. I don't need no owner. So
She's
they do
so
they
strong and feisty.
they do the same, oi, and stab at both of you, and they get 5.
Yeah,
No.
I
Hard no.
dodged that bitch.
Shit.
Boom.
Dude, they just bounced off of me.
Ira's turn. Ira, there are 2 guards.
And Thaddy just picked me up and put me on his other shoulder, and that's how I dodged it.
all right,
It was
so
like, I
Ira
got
finally-
you.
Yes,
even though
Ira.
Ira, like, his health hasn't improved, like his mind
Sorry.
state has. He's not concussed no more, so he's gonna be like fully focused and quiet, and he's gonna pull out his dagger and sneak around Daddy over here and swing at one of the guards, probably the one on the right.
Go for it.
Apparently, I'm not focused enough. I got 6.
That doesn't
Okay.
hit. Jim, your
See
turn.
that?
I'm gonna,
How
I'm
long
gonna
have you
back.
been there?
There's only 2
I'm gonna go
guards.
back and-
Your eyes still haven't relocated back to their usual spot.
Yeah.
This
My
fight
depth
should have been over a
perception is
long
off.
time ago. There's 2
Yeah.
guards. Jim, your turn.
I ain't liking me. I'm
My
gonna put that
grandma
on.
is excited that I finally fought for myself for once, but now she wants to continue to help me. So I'm gonna use my grandma's help again. So
Yeah.
I pick her up out of the ground.
Abuela!
I pick her up out of the ground and I grab a rock and then I try to shoot it with precision strength. And I got a 1.
Fuck,
So
Grandma
you
is
were doing
mad.
this. You were swinging it to try to hit, and when you went like that, she was still a little upset. So she made it not go that way, but go behind you. So you essentially shot it into the woods behind you.
Because you set her down on the ground.
Yeah, because so she's upset because you set her down and used your great axe. All right, Thaddeus, it's your turn.
God, did that thing just
Fuck.
talk?
Yes. It's
Oh, the stick. I was like,
Yeah,
what?
they don't know your stick talk, so that's very surprising to them.
Okay.
You think
I'm gonna
Nope, I'm not crazy.
I'm gonna look at guard number 1 who just tried to poke me in the chest,
Got it.
and I'm gonna hit him with some with my mace.
Good luck, bro. Good luck danding my armor. Come on, dude. Let's go. Let's do it.
You got this, baby.
Fuck me. Fuck.
I'm gonna hear that and I'm gonna be like, I'm never gonna get used to this.
I rolled a natty 1.
Okay, Marco shit himself. And now it is
Oh, what's that smell?
it is Penelope's turn.
Patty.
There's a cow.
Oh, something stinks real rotten.
That's your man.
It's Penelope's
Where did this
turn.
cow pie come
What?
from?
What did that lady feed me on the plate? What the fuck is
Smell.
that?
It stinks real nasty.
All right, Penelope, your turn. There's still 2 guards.
She fed me a burger and I ate it.
You just didn't know at the time. You're like, I want a
I-
vegan.
Turns out my stomach doesn't like cannibalism. It just
All right, Penelope.
I am still on his shoulder, and although it stinks to high heaven, I'm going to try to stab the other guy with my rapier.
Okay.
Whoever's closest to me. And I rolled a 22.
That
Fuck.
hits, believe it or not.
Yeah. I love modifiers. And 5 damage.
All right. So now we're making some
So
progress.
I just swished my rapier around. Psh, psh, psh. Cut that bitch up.
on God. Touche.
That guy goes, ow, dude.
Ow, dude.
That, you nasty little
Ow,
freak.
dude. All right, and it is Ski's turn. There's 2 guards. One's already been hit.
You is strong. You is wise.
Are they
You
focusing?
is
What are they doing?
important.
Dude, I don't know.
Ski.
Ski.
That's what I was
Oh,
telling
skillet.
the ski.
Ski, it's your
Smart.
turn.
Skillet.
I think she wants to suckle on your teat. My grandma says.
What are you talking about?
Who wants to
your
suckle on whose
turn.
teat?
Ski, it is your turn.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. She was over here
Where
like, yes,
were
I
you?
am pretty. I am pretty.
Where
Thank
were
you.
I am pretty. I am a dragon.
Sorry, guys.
No, I'm
I feel like she was just standing there, like kind of just.
Yukawa is gonna do me good. What did I got 12 with my Yukawa.
That hits.
Great. So that's a 1d8 of piercing damage.
Nice.
You have the potential to kill the hurt one.
Kill
Nice.
the hurt one. Kill
Kill it.
the hurt one.
Grandma says kill it.
You got this, babe. You got this.
I want to kill it.
She likes it when things die. Weird.
I don't waste my time with live baggage.
Roll your d8. We're waiting.
Sorry. You have to tell me which roll. I don't know. Wait, which one's the d8?
It
The one
is
with
the
eight sides.
one that looks like 2. Looks like 2 d4s.
There's too many of them.
That's true. It's this one, the one that looks like 2 d4s on top of each other. It's like a spaceship, like
It
that
has
one
8
really
sides.
fun ride at the carnival.
Okay.
That's a 10, bro. That's a 10.
Yeah, that's a 10. That's
It's
not
like
an 8.
the one that.
Yeah,
wait,
this is the 8 right here.
God damn it!
I got
Where
it.
did I put my 8? Yeah, it's this one.
It looks like the
2
little
D4s.
sim symbol. It's like the symbol that goes above the Sims.
Okay.
Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel.
3.
3. He's
Yeah.
still alive. He looks at you and goes, "Ow, dude."
Ow, dude.
All right.
But he
That's great.
didn't do
That
it in
is
sync with his
the
partner
guards'
this time,
turn.
right?
The guards are going to go after Thaddy and Jim.
Bitch. There's other people here too, you know.
I have 13s that hit either of you.
Nope.
Probably
Did I hit
me.
you, Jim?
That hit me. I have an 11 for armor.
Oh my god.
These guys do a lot of damage. Oh, they kind of do, assuming I don't roll like dog shit. 2. So,
Bitch.
2 damage to Jim. And then that is Jim's turn.
Okay,
Wait, shit. Ira's turn.
Forgot about me again, huh?
Yes, like that.
We're just
Okay,
trying to protect you. You're fragile.
Yeah.
It's-
No,
It's your
no, no. Like,
fault
I'm not
you
upset at
put
all.
your
Like, I'm
name
still almost dead back
As
here.
the silent one.
It's supposed to be ironic. Like,
I get it.
Ironic.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's ironic.
All right.
Is it going to make you irate?
Stop with the punishment. Like, all right.
Go
So
ahead.
what I'm gonna do is like this one that Skillet over here, because that's all I overheard. Like the one that Skillet over here attacked. I'm gonna pull out my dagger and go attempt to try attacking this one with being quiet this time. And I got a 9 + 4, so 12. 13.
That hits.
Finally. Jesus Christ.
We're going to... wait. Before you say your damage, I want to use the Gleave rule. So if you kill one now to help combat go from here on out, I should have done this at the start of the episode. From here on out, whatever damage excess you do, I'll apply it to the next guy.
Okay.
So like if you do 5 damage and the guy only has 3, 2 will go to the next guy.
Okay. All right, so I got a 1d4 + 2. And I got a 4, so 6.
All right, so you fully kill one and then you hit the other.
Oh, so the way I gotta do this is because like I was fully immersed in my assassin's mode. So like you just see me sneak out behind Thaddy real quick and just like somehow end up behind this one and just like rip through his armor with my dagger and just cut him up. And like through that motion, I kind of just swing and attack the other one with that excess damage.
So you go behind him and
then I disappear again
true
behind
cartel
the
style, like just cut his throat, and then in your
Colombian
follow through,
necktie.
in the follow through, you switch the blade around in your hand, so the blade's now facing out, and you just poke the other one as if you're checking his blood sugar.
Yeah. Just letting you know, I could have got you a little bit too.
All right, that's
Chris
Jim.
smelled weakness and just fucking attacked.
All right, Jim, that is you. You have the potential to kill this guy.
Okay. My grandma said she was sorry that last round, but she was a little hurt. But now she wants to. Now she said she won't fuck up this time.
She
So
said, "It's okay, mijo. Let's go."
I'm gonna use my
I still love you.
to try to finish this bitch.
I'll let you roll with advantage.
Oh, wow.
No advantage.
Lucky.
Advantage means you roll twice if you didn't hit the first time. So what was your first roll?
12.
Oh, you hit. You didn't need advantage.
Okay. And then I gotta roll the little tiny one. And I got a 4. Do I add anything to it?
Do you?
Whatever it thinks says.
I don't know.
It should say 1d4 plus.
Something.
Or just 1d.
1 + 1. I got a 5.
You really hurt this guy. He's barely hanging on. So you hit this guy and he's like, ow, dude, you killed my friend and now this? The fuck? And then now it is Thaddy's turn. And the guard looks at that and he's like, I have nothing to live for, dude. Go ahead and finish it.
Okay. I want to use.
Kill me, dude. I want to die.
Hey, DM.
I'm gonna see how.
Maybe
Can I
we should
sing a
question it.
song to Marco to give him bardic inspiration?
It has to be a haiku.
He's like, no.
Oh, I guess
No,
a
I mean-
song. I'm a singer.
Well, the thing is, I'm gonna use Sacred Flame, and it's just him trying to pass a weapon.
Oh, fine. Try to help.
So what am I rolling?
You have to roll for dexterity.
Okay.
Save 11.
I rolled a 16 plus 1.
Okay, then you I did nothing. Okay.
He looks at him. He's like, the guard looks at you and he's like, you had one job, bro. I just told you I don't want to live anymore.
Apparently you did. Your dexterity is fucked. Like,
Well, I'm not just going to let you punch me, dude. All right. And Penelope, your turn.
I'm still going for the rapier.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to stab him in the eyeball this time.
Go ahead and roll, see if you hit.
Let's see. 13.
Hits.
Woo!
These guys aren't that strong. You just haven't been rolling well.
I
I think we were all aiming at Hector.
damage. I got 10.
Okay, you.
Damage.
This guy's more than dead.
So I stab him in the eyeball
Dope.
and I say,
Don't you dare try to hurt my
as he's dying, you can tell he's kind of into it because he lets out a slight moan. After he is dead, Marco, did you want to
There's the dying.
resurrect, or did you want to stabilize Hector or something?
Both. All three.
All three. So
Yeah, it's a
they're
cantrip.
immediately stabbed, and how do you stabilize them? I should say. Paint us the picture of how you stabilize somebody.
So I walk up and I grab Hector like he's my best friend and he just died. I put my hand on his cheek and say it's gonna be okay. And he comes back to
You just hear Hector go.
Yeah.
Do I fall off
The other
your
guys I just
shoulder?
touch. Now the other guys I just touch and do the same thing, but Hector I caress that man.
The one wakes up
Do
and he's
I
like,
fall off your shoulder during this?
I don't fucking know. Well, how's your grip? I don't know.
You bitch.
the one guy who wanted to die wakes. He slightly wakes up and he's like, damn it. And then you guys are out of combat. Great job. And so you guys hear the church. The church kicks on. Yeah, die alone, and all the store lights go out. The entire village goes dark. Only the church is lit. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna
Start
be like,
jamming.
holy crap! Is there more music going on? Like I dealt with this enough with this little person over here. Like, what is up with all
So
this music?
Thaddy wants to go to the church.
By the way, did you guys see how like my assassination skills? How I just like wrecked that dude? Like
You did one
I'm
thing
telling you, I'm
that
gonna
whole
be the
fight.
greatest. That's not the point. Like, I assassinated.
Aren't you still dying? Aren't you still about
Yes.
dead?
Are you guys going
Yes.
to the church or not?
Yes.
Following Valman.
So Thaddy starts walking. You guys fall in formation, like some kind of, I don't know, fucked up Baywatch.
I'm
And
still
as
on
you-
Marco's shoulder now. I want to go back to his shoulder.
I'm still wobbling like this
as you
we
guys
walk
are
up there.
walking towards the church, in between the trees. Let me pull up my
I'm on Marco's shoulder though, because I'm tiny.
pull this
Can't
guy up.
walk.
So as you guys are walking, you guys are here, and then you guys fight. Those three are just laying there. You guys start walking towards the church as it's blasting Tom DeLonge, and the doors are closed. You guys can either open the doors, slightly open, peek in, see what's Gucci in there.
So I have
I want a hard knock. Fucking thumping.
Do you want to knock on the door?
I want to fucking knock on the door.
Okay, you knock on the door, no one answers because they're blasting Blink 182.
Fuck.
So
can I do like a sleight of hand or something to see if I can like get this door open?
yeah, yep. Go ahead. I mean, it's not locked.
I'm just gonna like.
church.
as
How would it be
Marco's over
Fucking
here-
doorknob.
It's the
Okay, so
church.
let's redo this. Like as Marco's over here knocking on it, like as soon as he like stops and realizes nobody's answering, I'm just gonna be like, turn the handle and open the door and be like, dude, it was unlocked the whole time, and then just like walk in.
Who the
So-
fuck raised you? Who just walks in this shit? Like, dude, this ain't my fucking house. Like, why'd you open the door?
So-
You're looking
as-
for a god. This is a church. Like, did you forget what your main goal was?
So as you
You
guys
guys-
I only know one God.
As you guys walk in the church, you guys hear the music start to lower, and everybody stands as the main guy walks up to the front to give his speech. And the guy looks like this.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Ew.
So this
I know where
guy,
they're getting the drugs.
this guy walks
That
up
guy.
and he goes, "My friends, my followers, I am happy to be here in front of all of you today. We have some visitors that'll be here soon. They're being brought by my daughter and her pet chicken and my son,
Slept with
who randomly has a slur. And as soon as they get there, as soon as they get here, let me know so we can finish the sacrifice. But tonight, there is some fanfare. Bring out the sacrifice." And you see guards come from behind the stage holding a humanoid type person. He just looks like a human fighter, and he's fighting. He's like, "Let me go. let me go. He tries to do that toddler thing where he puts his arms up and tries to slither out.
Worm.
And then more
Planks.
guards.
He just planks
more
real
guards. He dead weight.
Straight dead weight.
So he goes. More guards come, grab him by the arms. They have him at the front of the altar in front of the Blink 182 sign, and they kick him in the back of the legs and make him kneel. And
So can Ira interrupt this moment?
you
so-
can.
so, like-
this guy lifts up the biggest battle axe you've ever seen. Think of Cloud from Final Fantasy?
That's not.
He has a big ass sword though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for this, we're calling it a battle axe. So both of you fuck off.
Okay.
So it's one of those, and it's so this guy's about 7 feet tall. So it's the blade's as long as he is. So the handle's another 2 feet. So you're looking at pretty much almost a basketball-sized thing, and he
Like cartoonish.
he lifts it up and is winding up. What are you guys gonna do?
I start yelling. I'm like, hey,
because like,
hey,
I
leave
need
that
to interrupt
motherfucker
this.
alone.
So
No, I need to
so you-
interrupt this. I'm gonna be like, hey, excuse me, that kid you were talking about with the slur, did it sound like anything about yo Adrian? Like,
and he
because if so, like, he's kind of split in like a couple pieces out on the road back there. I don't know who did it. It was probably some awesome assassin that like is the greatest and like gonna power surpass the gods, but like, I don't think he's gonna come.
Well, while he's rambling, I want to yell, "Don't hurt that guy," and like charge up there to try to save him.
I'm hiding
right when
behind
you guys do that, he looks at you, and that's where we'll end our session.